Welcome to the Fall 2019 Housing Application. We're creating this video so that residents have a resource when they're going through this process. So this is for the Phase 2 part of the process. So we're going to continue where we left off our application. So we're going to go back to our housing application at housing.nyu.edu/apply. Once we get to that page, we're going to click on our term selector, and you can see that we're going to select what our current term is. So we're going to go to the application in the top left banner there, and then we're going to click on Fall 2019 application. You can see it'll show that we've continued it, and then we're going to hit continue. So we're going to see where we left off. Now, it's really important to notice that this is a preview, and so there are things that will be a little bit different. So right there on the bottom left, the little blue button will have words and all that when you actually are going through. So this next page is probably one of the most important. So this is the room selection status page. So right here, you just give a quick preview. It will tell you the time in which you are allowed to pick. Now, if you don't have a time selected yet, which is going to be happening on the 15th, it'll just say that a time is yet to be selected. You guys will see that by the end of the day. So this also shows that I'm in a group, which is a great confirmation. But this next step we'll actually go into and give you guys a little bit better view of what actually is happening. So this is the room selection group page. So this is probably the most important page that you'll see. So here it has some of the limitations with having a group. So you have to be the same gender, you have to have the same visiting preference. So if you want to take a look at this is really important. Probably one of the most important part of this page right here is this verified aspect as well. Now you will not be able to place each other in rooms if your group is not verified. So if it's not verified when you get your selection time, it's not going to work. So I'm already in a group. So my name's Adam, and so I'm in a group with Adam and Lucas, and so we've created a group. So again, the really important thing here is that you're paying attention right here, saying that our genders are matching and that our visitation preference is matching. Again, if this is not equal, you guys are not going to be able to go through the housing selection process. So this is a quick little overview of being able to see who's in your group. Another little cool feature here is that you can change and make other people leader. Maybe this would happen if you are stuck in class or you were trying to go somewhere and all of a sudden you got caught in traffic and you're not going to get back in time. Now, it is important to notice that this would be their selection time. This is why you probably want your leader to have the best selection time. So if you're creating your group, keep that in mind. Now let's figure out how do we add someone. So we're going to go to that top right there, and that's search the database. And then we click on that, and we'll wait till it loads. And then I already added Wajaha, so that's one of our students. So we can type that in right up top. You can find them by their name, their net ID. There's a couple different things we can do. And then we're going to add to group. So we could also check his profile. So it shows us kind of his preferences. So that's maybe if you're trying to find someone else that's new or something along those lines. But we're going to basically, you guys are familiar with Facebook. So it's essentially like sending a friend request. So we're going to add to group. And now Wajaha's not in our group. He needs to log in and accept. So you'll see it right there. That's an outgoing request. So it's like a friend request. And then once he accepts, he'll be in our group. So the last part of phase 2 is actually going to be our room preview aspect. So this is where you can see all the rooms that are available to you. So this is by your gender or your visitation preferences. So you won't see any rooms in which you don't fit the correct profile for that room. So you can see that room preview is a lot like shopping. So you can have a lot of things right here on the side where you can toggle. It'll be able to see all different communities. So build rooms in A5 and A6, all the different buildings. We also do have some ADA bathrooms that are accessible, that you can see those rooms and where they're located. I have this a little bit of a different bathroom setup. And you can just go by room if you'd like. We can look by room type, so we have our doubles or singles, so you can see what's available. So let's look at A5, and then let's look at single rooms in A5. So you'll be able to see all the A5 ones that are here. And so it's really important that you kind of look at this. If you guys want to get a preview, we will be doing a video with the actual room selection. So this page will look slightly different. Like right here, you'll see add cart. It's a different option, but let's look right now and look at the actual room like dynamics of what we can look at. So we can look right here, and then we can see the floor plan of the floor. So you can try to see where your room is located, maybe what it looks at a little bit. Gives you a little bit of preview. It also shows you the room. Now, if somebody is in this room already during room selection, you will see them right here. They'll be listed. And then you also can look at their profile. So it also will help fit to say, hey, I'm a morning person, I'm a night person. Any of those kind of questions you filled out, you'll be able to see. We hope this was helpful. So we are going to be doing a video for phase 3, the actual room selection. So we're hoping that that will help, bring down some anxiety and some kind of mystery of what's going to be happening. A big thing here is that we are also here to support you guys. So please read your email. We're going to be tabling in D2 if you guys have trouble with grouping. We're also going to be in the lobbies on the day of selection if you guys have issues all around campus. So please pay attention to where we will be, and then let us know if you guys have any questions.